What's up, YouTube? I'm here to talk about Ciryl Gane first and foremost. Congrats to Ciryl Gane this past Saturday night. He TKO'd Derek Lewis. I actually picked Derek Lewis to win that fight. And much as I love watching Derek fight, that's probably the last time I'm picking him to win a main event on a pay-per-view card. Guy just can't get it done. Maybe one day, who knows. But I was really surprised, as far as how he finished Derek Lewis. I thought Derek would make it longer in the fight and eventually catch him with a big punch by the 4th or 5th round. That's what I said in the video, so go ahead and go in the comment section and make fun of me. It is what it is. Ciryl Gane proved a lot of things. He's 10-0. He's the second best heavyweight in the world right now. He's the guy that can give Francis Ngannou problems. Speaking of Francis, that's who he's fighting next. See, Ciryl Gane didn't just knock out Derek Lewis. He won the interim heavyweight championship against Derek Lewis. So that makes Ciryl Gane a champion, and that makes him next in line for Francis Ngannou later this year sometime. This is an interesting fight for me, and I think Ciryl Gane can beat Francis Ngannou. All right, look about it. Ciryl Gane used to train with Francis Ngannou, so that means they probably got hard feelings against each other when they don't train together anymore. So if he's trained with him, whether or not he got the better of training against Francis, the thing is, preparing for a real fight with Francis, he's already trained with him before, so he'll know his tendencies and stuff in terms of fighting outside of the film that he's going to watch with Francis fighting and his highlights. Number two, Ciryl Gane is very mobile. He's not a stationary target. He's going to hit you hard, and he's going to move around and dance around and move. He reminds me a little bit of a Dominic Cruz. See, the thing is, Cyryl's a heavyweight, right? But he moves like a middleweight, like a 185-pounder, maybe a light heavyweight. He's very fast for a heavyweight. So he's going to move around. He can throw leg kicks. He can do punches. He can do knees. He's undefeated in Muay Thai. I think he's 13-0 or something like that. So he certainly has all the tools to beat Francis Ngannou. And then finally, he likes to go the distance. He's always in shape. He has tremendous cardio. So I think he has a shot with Francis Ngannou here. All right. We've seen in the past that Francis, when he goes the distance, he loses. But the thing is, you got to take him the distance. You got to go further than the first round. And in Stipe's case, the second round. Look, Francis is the heavyweight champion for a reason. He just knocked out Stipe a few months ago, and pretty convincingly. He avenged his loss to Stipe. This is a very interesting fight. For Francis to win this fight, he needs to keep it close, get in his face, and punch him. I don't think he needs a counter strike with Gane. I don't think Ciryl will knock him out. See, Francis has never been knocked out. He can. I guess he can knock out Francis. I don't know, but I don't think he would. I wouldn't put my money on that. He'd have to approach Francis like he did with Jairzinho, Rozenstruik, Volkanovski, and Derek. Strike him and move, stick him and move, and take this fight long as it needs to. That's what he should do with Francis. But the problem is Francis can wrestle good too, obviously. And he can stop takedowns, he can take you down. And I'm sure, he does know submissions. I think Francis won a fight with a Kimura one time, with a Kimura lock. If I had to put my money on anybody, I'd pick Francis to win this fight. I'll do a prediction video a little bit later on, once the fight's actually official and there's an actual time and date. Then I'll do that. But as far as his chances of beating Francis, Ciryl can get it done. He's a dangerous opponent. Like I said, he's multi-dimensional. He has a lot of ways to win this fight. He can go for the knockout, I guess. He's a Muay Thai striker, so he's going to bring in a variety of stand-up skills. He's not taking his fight to the ground. Like I said, he's trained with Francis. He's undefeated. He's never lost. Francis has lost. And then fifth, he beat Derek Lewis. Francis already lost to Derek Lewis. I know that doesn't matter in terms of who you lost to and stuff, but the way it does, because he has that edge over Francis. And he's hungry. He's young and he's hungry. Francis took a while to get to that throne. Can Francis beat him? I don't know. We'll see. Either guy can beat anybody. It should be a great fight.